Well, a U.S. Africa Business Forum is set for Wednesday in New York City, and the forum brings together African heads of state as well as CEOs of U.S. and African companies in a bid to strengthen financial and commercial ties between Africa and the United States. Africa 54's Esther Githui-Ewart has our report.
Here in Washington, D.C., a forum to discuss the importance and impact of African diaspora small and medium-sized enterprises in the development of the continent was hosted by Gallup in partnership with the Food Security, Education, Environment, Energy, Economics, Democracy, Development and Self-Help Initiative. Leila Ndiaye is Director of Policy for Africa at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, which advises American companies interested in doing business in Africa.
We recently launched the U.S. Africa Business Center, and it is a platform which was created to advocate on behalf of the American businesses in Africa, to give them access to the right opportunities and also connect them with the right people in Africa.
President Barack Obama's Special Assistant and Senior Director for African Affairs at the White House, Catherine Byrne, cited some of the Obama administration's economic policies for the continent, such as creating an America-like Africa Center for Disease Control, Power Africa, the Young African Leaders Initiative YALI, Feed the Future program, and the extension of the African Growth and Opportunity Act AGOA for another 10 years as a crucial part of the president's legacy. Also addressing the forum was Alicia Robinson Morgan, Deputy Director of the Africa Office at the U.S. Department of Commerce, who spoke about the role of small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs.
While the Americans are there, they're definitely showing up in increasing numbers. I do think that more can be done to stimulate the footprint in Africa.
The forum also heard from Rahama Wright, a member of President Obama's initiative on doing business in Africa Council, who is also the CEO of Share Yilin. Rahama said her company works directly with women cooperatives in northern Ghana.
We help women producers of shea butter, which is a skincare ingredient that has become very globalized. We help them connect their products to the U.S. marketplace. And so we do everything from organizing women's cooperatives, providing women access to capital, access to production tools to help them manufacture a value-added product. And then we distribute through outlets like Whole Foods markets. Now we're pivoting to also look at very large big box chains.
The Bloomberg Philanthropies and the U.S. Department of Commerce are co-hosting this year's U.S. Africa Business Forum. Rahama Wright says for real change on the continent, there are two groups of people that must be integrated in Africa's business sector.
The U.S. government understands that in order to make any sort of real change on the continent of Africa, you need to engage young people and you need to engage women.
This will be the second U.S. Africa Business Forum to be addressed by Mr. Obama during his presidency on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly in New York. Esther Githui-Ewart, VOA News, Washington.